What is up, scent heads, smell beast, and frag freaks? It's your boy. My name is Mega Dave, and today we got citrus on citrus on citrus. That's coming up next, and this is Eau So Fraiche. Yo, what is good, Fresh fam? For everybody returning, I want to say thank you so much for being a freshie. It really means a lot. And if this is your first time here, welcome. As I said before, my name is Mega Dave. This is my channel, Eau So Fraiche. I do reviews on fragrances that I absolutely love. And I hope that you love them too. If you do, give me 2 huge, fresh thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoy the content. Also, think about subscribing and hit me decent right there in the old bell end. That lets you know when I'm uploading new content, because who knows, it could be your favorite fragrance that I review next. Today, as you heard from the intro, we got citrus on citrus on citrus on citrus on citrus on citrus. This is one of the best citrus fragrances of all times. It has about 30 different notes of citrus, probably more. I just can't count them. I can't smell them. It's an amazing fragrance. It is one that I think a lot of people, especially citrus lovers, should get their nose on. It should be no surprise if you heard me saying citrus. If you're a citrus lover, you're going to want to stay tuned for this. The fragrance that we got today, best 22 shades of citrus. This baby here, this is something else. If you watch my channel for any number of times, I've spoken about 22 shades of bergamot or Bergamote 22 a gazillion times. You've heard me talk about best citrus ever. It's an amazing fragrance as well. Citrus is one of my favorite things, especially when you take neroli and vetiver, put them together, get a gorgeous soapy concoction, and then you throw in all those bright, clean, sexy citruses. It's just an amazement and amusement park to my nostril piece. It just makes me very happy, puts me in a great mood, and couldn't help but get to this one right away. I think it's sold out on the site already, so definitely a lot of people are following my same boat. And for those that do not know, this fragrance is a hybrid between Le Labo's Bergamote 22, amazing fragrance by itself, and then one that probably a lot of people don't know, a Harrods exclusive over in London from a house that, like I said, you may or may not know, Henry Jacques, don't know how to say the name, but I know the name of the fragrance is Irois. It's supposedly like a very good iris fragrance. I do have a video on that fragrance as well, but for me, it comes off very soapy, very sexy, very clean, with iris in there as well, but it's definitely foreshadowed a little bit by some of the citruses that are in there and the clean vetiver and the nerolis and all of that. So let me shut up and get to why you guys all came here and get to the scent breakdown. All right, I got my S22 shades of citrus and of course, the old handy dandy fresh strip. And we're gonna take this baby to paper. Surprise, we got citrus. All right, so warning, you have to be a neroli lover for this. If you hate neroli, this ain't gonna be for you, okay? Right up front, neroli, bergamot, orange blossom, pick up lemon. You pick up lemon leaf, like a little greeny lemon. If you've ever chewed on a lemon leaf, a couple of you guys may or may not know, as you chew it, that sense you get, like greeny, orangey, lemony, citrusy, all up in your face, all up in your nose. It's amazing. Think you can pick up a little bit of grapefruit. It's just a gangbang of citrus. It's amazing. It's clean. It's super sexy right off of the front. It's invigorating. It just kind of pumps you into a good mood and really gives you like energy. It just feels energetic when you spray it on. It's just so, so good. So that's what it is. It's just a whole bunch of citruses just dancing around playing, and it's just going to be an overload for your senses. If you don't have that preparation ready to know that you're going to be getting this many citruses, you can just think it smells like one single citrus. But in reality, when you start sniffing it, you just pick up little bits of the green from the leaf. You pick up that sharp, tart citrus from the grapefruit. The bergamot's inside of there as well. It's just an amazing opening, one that citrus lovers are going to be floored by. All right, as this thing dries down, which it takes a while, this opening is very strong. It projects very good, and we're gonna get to that a little bit later. But the mid for me, this heart is just filled with two notes really that I pick up. Now the citruses do come down, but really it's based upon this sharp, super sexy iris, and then a petitgrain / orange blossom mixed all up in there, making this thing soapy, sexy. If you've smelled Best Citrus Ever, you guys know exactly what I mean. It gives off that soapy, clean, sexy vibe. It's one of my all-time favorite soapy scents, and that kind of is a blend, like I said, of that iris, sharp, and kind of plays a little bit of tricks. The floral fragrance of that mixed with that petitgrain and that orange blossom just give off that gorgeous soapy vibe. So again, if you're not a fan of soapy, this one may not be for you. Fortunately, if you are a fan of that, stay tuned here because it keeps getting better and better. All right, just when you thought it couldn't get any cleaner, we start moving right on down to the base. Base been here happily on me for a little while. I've wore this numerous times, especially I wear this after shower to bed. It's kind of my favorite time. Again, I'm gonna get to all that, but the base seems simplistic where you get all that giant bright opening. As it dries down, it seems simplistic enough. It's just clean, super fresh musk. You pick that up right away. And then a very nice smooth sandalwood. That's in here as well. Just amazingly done. And that's caught over from both, from the Bergamote 22 and that Best Citrus Ever, AKA the Irois. Both of those have that little bit of woody note, so that blends together. That musk, like I said, super clean, nothing stank. This is a very fresh, upbeat, energetic fragrance. Dries down to about the same. Has some very good Vifragra, even for being what this is an amazing bright freshie. Also, like you would expect, just like all the rest, this washes down with a clean, sexy vetiver. I am a vetiver fan. So again, if you're not a vetiver fan, you're not gonna like this fragrance. It's vetiver, it's citrus, it's neroli, it's all of that. Just so good, so clean, so sexy. It's just an amazing fragrance. This is my favorite from the drop. And this beat out what I thought would have been #1, which is Spice It Up at Casino Royale. For a lot of people that were asking, with that drop that came, I wasn't able to do my first impressions because of some emergencies, but this is the one that beat it. I waited a little bit to drop this so I can tell you guys about it, but it's just something to behold. For lovers of citrus, here you go. This is the one that you need. It is better than both of them. I think this beats out 22 Shades of Bergamot. I think this beats out 22 Shades of Everest. And this is right now, straight out of the bottle. I don't need to do much testing, even though you know I will, because I love all of those. I love 22 Shades by itself. That's really the one that I want to test. I want to test 22 Shades of Bergamot right up next to this one, because I think this citrus explosion can take out the OG, which is very hard to say sometimes because the OG is so good. It's so solidified in the community as an amazing citrus fragrance. And this one, I think, is gonna take that place, but we will test it out. I'm gonna let this thing grow and develop a little bit because 22 has been around for a long time. So we're gonna see how this thing gets better, which I can't even fathom because it's amazing as it is. All right, now to get who, what, when, where, how, why. So who to wear this? This can be a little tricky because I do know a lot of females, a lot of women that do like this type of fragrance. I do think, however, this is geared towards men. I think it is a masculine fragrance, but women, my Dua Divas, if you love citrus, if you don't mind the soapy, clean vibe from neroli and vetiver, I know a lot of women, that's not really their thing. If you were wearing Bergamote 22 before, you're gonna like this. It's just got a little kicked up notes of cleanliness and a little bit more of soapiness. So if you love soapy, you're gonna love this. It's just as simple as that. So that's kind of my recommendation. I do think it's masculine, but it could be for anyone, but you definitely have to be a fan of citrus and soapy and clean. Neroli, vetiver, all of that is in here, amazingly done. So that's just up front. Now, where to wear this? I think this is a beautiful, and I mean it, absolutely beautiful office fragrance. Wear it around. Now you have to be a little light on the trigger because this thing can push for the first couple hours especially. But if you go just nicely, like I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you 2 recommendations how to wear this. If you're wearing it to the office, it's just so crisp, so clean, so well done. It just gives off like very I just want to keep saying the word clean because that's what it feels to me. All right, now when to wear this is citrus. This is designed for the heat. I'm talking about radiating heat, 150 degrees. Go directly into the sun with this. It's just going to make you feel cool. It's going to make you feel fresh. It's going to make you feel clean all the time. Summertime, absolutely. Spring, Absolutely. Fall, depending where you live, if it's very hot and it's during the daytime and you're in the lower part of the United States, you're in really tropical climates, you're in really humid parts of the world, this is going to just refresh you, energize you, and give you that energy that you need in the fall. Wintertime, again, depending where you are, if you're in climate controlled, you can pull this off for sure. But I definitely think this is beautiful for summer, for spring. It's going to be amazing. Keep you fresh, just make you feel masculine, make you feel like a man or a woman. If you're a woman wearing it, just clean. It just gives off that aura of cleanliness. Take a shower with it. Don't use this as an excuse not to shower, okay? If you're watching this, shower and wear this. Do not just cover your stank up with this because you're just gonna do nothing but kill the power of the fragrance. But I shouldn't have to tell you that. If you're watching my channel, you're all beautiful people. All right, now, how to wear this fragrance. I told you I'm gonna give you 2 recommendations. The first is the normal wearing. If you're just going out shopping anywhere about outside, you can wear it with the 5 to 6 spray. So I do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, spray, 6, dab. That's the normal way. If you're going outside, it's gonna push really, really lovely. Now, if you're gonna wear it as an office fragrance, because it does have this loud push, I would just recommend 1, 2, 3, okay? You don't need this. You're going around, hey Karen, hey Steve, hey Mike. You know, you don't need that to push. It's gonna have this amazing aura, this bubble that's gonna be pushing. It really doesn't sit super tight to the skin, so it's always gonna have a nice little force field of citrus, if you will, around you. So you're gonna be putting this out, the sillage, as you're just walking. You pass by a cubicle, wherever you work, office, pass by a little dental office, whatever. It's just gonna be pushing out and people are gonna smell it and be like, man, he smells clean, especially if you shower with it, okay? So it's just giving off that. So that's my 2 recommendations. For the normal casual wear outside, 5 to 6, perfect. With that casual wear, you should get, like I did, right about 8 hours on skin. Of course, on clothes, it's gonna last a little bit longer, and I get a really good 2 hours of push. This citrus just pushes. It has almost like nuclear power in the very beginning. It's very strong. You're going to get noticed. It has that projection. It has that lift that everybody wants. That citrus just pushes and lets people know what it is and how it is. Then after it dies down, sits, like I said, about a foot or so off of your skin, just giving good radiation and good sillage. It has amazing performance for what it is, a freshie. Now, don't expect 10, 12 hours out of this thing. Some people may get that. On me, right now, fresh out of the box, about 8 hours. Like I said, 2 hours of push, which is very commendable, especially for a citrus fragrance. All right, for this amazing, beautiful, best 22 shades of citrus, that's all I have. Till I come to you again, I ask that you continue to be blessed and stay fresh.
We got shorties on the floor.